If you're looking for work from home tips that's not just the same old stuff recycled, you've come to the right place. I'm Ron with Lead Skill. I help people in business be more effective because ultimately all business is personal. All right, let's get right to it. Now, I know you could binge watch the top 5 YouTube videos on work from home tips, and you can get a lot of ideas, many ideas, in fact, if you spend about an hour watching all those videos. If you don't have something personalized in a plan of action, though, it's not going to do you a lot of good. Or you can spend 15 minutes following my 2-step plan, and you'll actually make some progress on working from home more productively, more effectively, instead of binge watching YouTube videos. How about that? So I'm going to keep it simple and streamlined in just 2 steps. First of all, know yourself. Know yourself. Now, it's important to know as much as you can about yourself in order to make any tips that you watch or take in customized to you. And to help you in that effort, I've got a free link to my work from home assessment report. If you go to this description down below, you'll find links to it. Just click on it. It takes less than 10 minutes and you answer a couple questions and you'll get a report to your email right away that tells you more about yourself and how you can work from home. It gives actionable, practical tips, what to do, what not to do, how to communicate, and what your best style is. Second step, take your next action. Take your next action. Now, I've got a multiple choice, 5 options to choose from. You pick one. And the most important thing is not to just watch, but to pick one and do it. First option, accountability. Oh, I know you don't want to hear that one, but we all need it. Accountability. And this is essential that you involve someone else, whether it's a colleague, it's a family member, it's a friend. You need to communicate what your goal is and some things about your schedule so that you stay accountable for what you're actually doing. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be something that's really serious. You just need to share and communicate with someone else what you're trying to do so that they can give you a friendly checkup. How are you doing on that? And no guilt, no shame. You can either say, I did it, I got some of it done, or I fell down, and then recommit yourself. But accountability is so important. I've got a great coach that I'm accountable to, and I live with her. It's my wife. And she really helps me stay on track and be accountable. I don't always like what she says, how she says it, but we are committed to each other, and I want to be accountable to her. Option B, boundaries. Set boundaries. Now, that means have a specific time that you start your work and stop your work, that you clock off. Really important. Physical space, have boundaries. Where are you going to do your work? Where are you going to not be working? Where is play? Now, every one of us has different sets of boundaries, but let me caution you on this one. Don't be too free with yourself. I've been working for myself for many years, and I love the freedom, but I have to tell you, with great freedom comes great responsibility. It's not just a cliche. If you don't have good boundaries, you won't get a lot of work done, at least not good quality work. So be clear about your time, be clear about your space, and set boundaries. Option C, communicate and connect. Now, this is where the work from home report that I mentioned, the free report in the links below, is so important because it really helps you understand what your natural communication style is and what you need to be doing with other people who are not like you. So, true confession, I'm an introvert and I need my alone time. I need my space to myself. My wife is an extrovert. She needs to talk. And so I need to have some time that I'm spending listening to her, spending quality time, but also need time away from her. And so you need communication. And folks, we're working from home. We're working remotely. It's very isolating and we need to connect with other people. I would consider this the most essential one of all 5 options. And so if you've already got this handled, you can take one of the other 4. If not, connect and communicate. Option D, Do something. It's really important just to put yourself in motion, put yourself in action, do something. I am a perfectionist, and this is really tough when you're doing creative work, or if you're just having to do sort of what I call grind work, repetitive things. It gets boring, and you just get down. But you've got to do something. You got to put yourself in action. And remember, done is better than perfect, because perfect, you'll never get there. And it's just an excuse. You're going to let yourself off the hook and not get much done. Even if it's sloppy, even if it's messy, get out there and do something. Make it happen. Do it. Option E. And the truth is, I don't consider this optional. This is essential. So the E is essential. Exercise. We all need exercise. Now, that can mean just getting up and getting out, walking around, taking a jog, doing some light workouts at home. There's lots of options. And even if you're not in great shape, get started somewhere and then you can scale up. I've got some good ideas on this, and you can find tons of ideas out on YouTube and in other places. Get some videos and do some workouts, because the truth is, sitting for long periods on your backside is only going to make your backside grow. All right? The most important thing is don't get bigger, get fitter. Exercise is essential for your mental well-being, for your emotional well-being, and it really is a lot funner that you can take these little breaks during the day and stay fit and exercise. Okay, so whichever one of those options you're going to take on, make sure you do something. Use the resources that you've got right in front of you. I mentioned the free work from home report. Go grab that. It's only available this month in June. So make sure that you get a copy of that. And if you want to go further with it, you can get a relationship insights report and get your significant other or your best friend to do it with you. It's always funner to share the experience with someone else. And in fact, you need to be communicating with other people. And that's a great conversation starter. All right, there's the tips. I hope they've been helpful. Give me a comment below about what you found most useful and what you are going to do. We'll talk to you in the next video. Okay, so this is the normal angle or perspective from which I film my business tips videos. You can see behind me Everest on the wall. So Mount Everest, is it my goal to climb Everest? I might do that someday, but it's really more of my personal metaphor. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stick around, subscribe to my channel, and in an upcoming video, you'll learn more about having your own leadership metaphor to guide you in life. Now, the whole point of this is you need to change things up. You need to stay fresh if you want to be creative and on your toes. I could have not even done this video today because my neighbors started having their lawn people come out and making lots of noise. I don't care about that. I'm just going to get it out. It's better to be done than perfect. Messy is okay. We're all dealing with mess right now. We are not at our best, but we are going to make the best of the situation. That is the key. So subscribe to my channel, join in the conversation down below, get yourself a copy of the work from home report. It's free after all. And then I'll give you some tips on how you can get better at communicating and working from home. We'll see you in the next video.